Hi everyone, this is Skillshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. Faction Battle SLY versus MIR. You guys have been waiting all weekend long to get down to business. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. Players have been sending me gear updates all day long. This is a serious battle. As you guys know, MIR is undefeated. They're 1-0. Currently in second place to ARC based on point differential. But MIR also is sporting the legendary B-Dub undefeated. So every time Bonnie takes the field, people just, the competition just rises. Everybody's watching. Is this going to be the first night that somebody gets a win against Bonnie? I mean, I don't know what it's like to be Bonnie. Like every single match she comes out, she's got the weight of the world on her shoulders because she knows everybody's coming after her, but she just keeps on coming through. And tonight, MIR has a big challenge because you got Amy, you got Ray, you got Dimes, you got Will, you got Chuck, and you got Tiny. So it's going to be a good match tonight. So we're going to get everybody buffed up just in a couple minutes, but I do want to, first of all, give a shout out to everybody here. Thanks for everything that you guys do, being a part of our streams and our channel. There are no bundles tonight. So we had a pretty busy week last week, pretty busy weekend, all weekend long. So I've got everybody's inventory almost ready to go. I just have to get Friday night's items taken out. All of the items from the weekend have been added, so I am going to get your inventory out tomorrow. Thing I'll say is just take a good look at it because you guys got gear updates, grenades. Just check it out, get with your faction, see if there's anything that doesn't look right on there. So it's a great weekend. It was a great weekend with gear. Saw a couple of those Mortalis go out and Chameleons. We're going to see a Chameleon in effect tonight. It's just, gear is crazy. A whole lot of fun. Let me make another announcement. How about this? Anybody here from Vox? Where are all the Vox people? That happened this weekend. So we had the first ever faction make it to level 1. Vox level 1. This is the official total. So it's not disputable. Vox level 1, 1025. ARC 950. MIR 940. SLY 840. So that means that Vox is going to be gain extra 5%. Sheila Beasley super chatting again. Sheila Beasley already getting on the board for the Saturday pack opening. I see you. 2 for Saturday. All right, you got it. So we're off to a good start. Saturday had some crazy stuff, but I think you guys are gonna like what we got coming up this week as well. And Sheila, those 2 packs right there, that might be one of the relics for ARCs. That might get you to level 1. But yes, Vox is pretty anxious because think about that. I mean, Friday night, all that experience, all those players from Vox are going to get an early jump. So hopefully all the other factions get there for this weekend. That way, week number 2, they're going to be able to catch up relatively quickly. All right, so as I mentioned, we've got some standings up on the board. So take a quick look here. ARC and SLY had a pretty good battle. Animal in the house too. You can see, look at the points for. ARC, 520 points. SLY, second place in points, 495. MIR, 405. And then Vox, 390. But the big thing was the point differential, and that's why even at the end of the game, you guys want to play close. You want to get every point you can get because look at the point differential. Will the Bill, anyone need a few packs for Saturday, Bonnie? There you go. Will, are you trying to bribe Bonnie? But currently, ARC, point differential, so whoever wins tonight, you need to pad the stats a little bit. Get a little extra cushion. You guys can see the matches. Tonight we got SLY at MIR. MIR is the home team. So they got to choose. I will be announcing that just in a minute. Wednesday night, we got Vox at ARC. So ARC will be the home team Wednesday night. And then next week, we got MIR and ARC. Those are currently the 2 top teams. We don't know if they'll be the top teams next week. And then Wednesday night, we got SLY versus Vox. So teams are very familiar with each other. Now, let's get these pre-match buffs set up. So I'm going to ask if we have everyone here from MIR. Do we have everyone here from MIR? And once again, if you guys are just tuning in, Jim, a couple others, no bundles tonight. Any super chats will go for the pack opening this weekend. No bundles tonight. We will bring the bundles back this coming up Wednesday. Oh man, we got everybody here. Fly Rod is here. Ben is here. Oh boy, all of MIR is here. All 8 MIR. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I can't wait to see everybody in action. All right, so I need Kel, Moon, B-Dub, and Unforeseen to give me your pre-match buffs. Right now, just the 4 starters for MIR. Kel, Moon, B-Dub, and Unforeseen. All right, starting out with Amanda. Amanda going Stout and Eli. Two gold graphs. And going with the bow wax. Kel going black and red. Eli on TS10s. Well, that's a new all-time high stat. I'll tell you guys just in a minute. And anger. All right, B-Dub, anger, 2 Elis. Gold graph and bullet wax. All right, did I miss Moonshot? Oh, there's Moonshot. Moonshot's going anger. Ooh, a lot of anger, a lot of damage today. Blue and black. Eli on Ernie. And let me go back up and see what B-Dub put Eli on. TS10s and Max 10. All right, I've got everybody's brand new stats calculated. Let's put that to the side. All right, next in line, I need Amy, Ray, Dimes, and Will. Amy, Ray, Dimes, and Will. I need all of your pre-match buffs. And if you're Nixie, Julie J, Ben, or Fly Rod, go ahead and have yours ready to go because you're going to be next once I get these 4. Amy, Ray, Dimes, and Will. All right, Will starting us out here. Black graph. 2 Eli's. On the crossbow. And also on those ammo noirs. Got you, Will. And Will, I don't see you have a elixir. There you go. All right, Will, looks good. Bones, Anger, Black Graph. And double Eli. TS10 and Evoke. All right, got you. Ocean Man, Black, Red, and Eli. Eli on the Max Mask. Oh, yeah. We're going to see it again. We saw Bonnie. Now we're going to see Ray. He's going Stout. And where's Dimes? There's Dimes. I feel like I'm missing something, Dimes. All right, I got your blue graph. And Eli, okay, got you. Eli on 2 things. TS15 and the SLY Shaw. Gotcha. And then Immune for you as well. All right, so I've got updated stats for both starting teams. So now let's get cycle 2. It's going to come in. So if I can get pre-match buffs for Nixie, Julie J, Ben the Tin Man, and Fly Rod. And just a reminder to you guys, we've been going between 30 to 40 minutes. I'm probably roughly going to do 33 minutes per cycle tonight. I'm going to try that, see how many rounds we get in. So we will cycle the substitutes out into the second round. Ben's going Anger, Blue, and Gold. All right, I got you, Ben. Fly Rod, Stout, Gold, Black, and Elysium. I got to tell you guys, of all the players, and correct me if I'm wrong here, just because he's always been kind of like the stable force, and I know he was working, doesn't the game just feel a little bit better when Fly Rod's here? I mean, it's hard to explain. Like, it feels great when all of you guys are here, but like when Fly Rod is in the game, I don't know what it is. It's just like it's kind of like having that tank security blanket. And he's got that blade wax. Love it. All right, got Fly Ben. Let's get, I see Nixie, Elysium on Grog, and Blue and Red. I like the strategy there. I really like the strategy of MIR. I see some things. I might have missed Julie J. Double black. Got you, Julie. Wow, you're going to be tough to kill. All right, I've got all the stats set up for cycle 2 for MIR, and now all I need is Tiny, Animal, and Chuck. Tiny, Animal, and Chuck, and then we're going to be ready to kick this thing off, everybody. We get Tiny, Animal, and Chuck, and then we'll be ready to go. Tiny going Stout, Double Blue, and Eli. Dimes, did you tell me Bonnie said she was going to body slam Tiny and break his equipment? Oh, that hurt me. All right, let's get Animal. Double Black and Anger. All right, I've got everybody's stats ready to go. So, as you guys know, MIR, I'm gonna give you guys the order. So MIR is the home team. So they're mixing it up a little bit tonight for everybody. MIR decided instead of getting the final turn, they're going to go high and they're going to take the first turn. So they're not going to play last. So here's the order for tonight, everybody. Kel is going to go first. Then it'll be Amy. Kel and Amy are both in bomber positions. Ironically enough, both going first. Then we've got Moonshot is going third, who is a rover, followed by Ray, who is going right after Moonshot, who's also a rover. Then we've got B-Dub as a tank going third for her team, fifth overall. And we got Dimes, who is the tank on her team, going after B-Dub. And then we got Amanda, the defender, going next to last, and Will, the defender, going last. This is almost like a mirror match. So, same players going in the same order. All right, if you guys are ready to kick this thing off, even those of you watching, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Give me a quick 999 if you guys are ready to get this move underway. It is 9:15. Kel, you have 20 seconds to get your move in. Kel, you're up first. All right, she's going to go TS10, starting out with a little bit of firepower, and 5 Goldars. To the wall, and Flare to Ocean Man. So Ocean Man, Flare's going to go in, going to hit you for 2. Ocean Man's going to take you from 21 down to 19. Kel hitting the wall here. And as you guys know, the wall's a little weaker in the beginning. Kel getting her team on the board. How about 15 points to start out the match? Kel taking one of the black blocks down and also one of the green blocks. So quick score for MIR. Bones, you're up. Bones, you have a 20-second timer as well. Ray's at 100%, but he's taken 2 points in base damage down to 19. That seemed more like a, let's see how much base life Ray has rather than a substantial attack. I think they're testing the waters a little bit. All right, we got Bomber Bones in here. Where you at, Bomber Bones? All right, Amy is going to summon Slim to Moon. She's going to fizzle to Kel. Taking those aqua grenades, Kel. Not going to let you bomb that wall with aqua. And Moonshot. Taking a little bit of damage from Slim. Slim's a D12. Based on your gear, Moon, I got you down to 92. Moon's at 92 and full base. All right, Moon, you're up. Moon's at 92, Ray's at 19 base. Moon's percentage is 92. Once he gets hit for armor pen, I will tell you what his base is. 20 seconds, Jason. First rover move. We have got a battle in store tonight, everybody. All right, Moon is going to go SP3, which is Sniper Page 3. And he is going to steal Amy's blue. Amy, your blue has been taken out of play. And Moonshot is going to go Paul, y'all. Paul is a double strike pet. Going to hit Ray for 5. Going to hit him for another 5. Ray, I got you at 90 and 19. Paul double strikes. We've seen Flare, Paul, and Slim. All right, Ray, you're up. Your turn. The second rover to act. Ray is going to summon Owl to B-Dub. And he's going to put a fizzle on Moon. And you can detonate it if you want, Ray. All right, so what are you going to take from Moon? All right, B-Dub, he's taking your Rojos. Rojos are currently out of play. And taking Moon's Healing Grog. All right, B-Dub, you're up. 20-second timer for B-Dub. We've had Aquas, Grogs, Rojos, and Blues all taken out of play. All right, Red Finney. To Ray. So Red Finney is going to hang around for a little bit. So Red Finney is 20. I don't know what Will's doing, but it's about 2 moves too early. I think Will accidentally hit the enter button on something that he didn't want to hit enter. Will, you might want to save that. Ray, you got Red Finney on you? I got you down to 70. And I got B-Dub going TS15 with 5 gold glass. So, right there, B-Dub taking out another 10. And damaging the blue block. Not quite taking down the blue block. She takes down the green block and damages the blue. Nonetheless, 25 points for MIR and a damaged block. Ray, you have Red Finney on you. And Dimes, you're up. Oh boy. And that was not what we wanted to do. We didn't want to time Will out, because the timeout can't be undone. All right. Will, can you message? You guys got to slow down on the activity there. Will, can you message somebody, because you're going to be blocked out for 5 minutes. So message somebody your turn. All right, so Dimes is going to go summon Owl. And she wants to take Bonnie's Noir. So they've taken Bonnie's Rojo and her Noir. All right, we'll get the move figured out. You guys stay in the game, please. I get it. He got timed out. We don't need 5 people explaining what happened. Just get his next move and just pay attention to the gameplay. This is how we get off topic. All right, fizzle and detonate Bonnie's TS-15s. And Bonnie had the TS-10s protected and the max 10, so the fizzle is good. So Bonnie has lost TS-15s, Noir, and Rojo. I like taking everything from Bonnie. All right, Amanda, you're up. Unforeseen, you have 20 seconds. SLY is going a lot of sneaky stuff there. MIR going for the wall, SLY going for their equipment. I like it. I like the strategies. All right, Amanda's going to go SP3. And, of course, she's going to take blue away from Ray. 2 blues down, and Amanda's going to summon Faith. Legendary pet reduces her damage taken by 50%. All right, finish out the round. I need somebody to do me a favor. Type whoever message Will. Type Will's move, please. All right, red Sue to Kel. And that is going to increase Kel's toxic damage 5%. And Will is going to fizzle and detonate Kel's TS-15s. These guys are playing some hardball tonight, man. All right. Round 2, everybody. Kel, you're up. 10-second timer for Kel. No TS-15s, no Aquas. Moonshot, no Grog. Bonnie, no TS-15s, no Noirs, and no Rojos. All right, Kel's going to cast a stun bomb. It's not detonated, Kel. So a stun bomb is on Ray. And Kel's going to go TS-10s and pink. Back to the wall. And another blue down. And Kel, you have damaged the next wall. All right, Amy, you're up. You got a 10-second timer, Amy. MIR out to a pretty good lead so far. All right, Amy's going to put a stun on Bonnie. And Amy is going to start hitting the wall. TS10 and 5 gold glass. And Amy takes down a black piece of the wall and also a green piece of the wall. 15 points for SLY. All right, Moonshot, you're up. 10 seconds to Moonshot. Keep the gameplay going, guys. Good moves, good action, good strategies. Make sure you're ready to go. All right. Ray has a red finny on him, and now Moonshot's going to put a regular finny on him, and it's fine. It's not a toxin. Finny is going to go in and hit Ray for another 10. Ray has taken you down to 60. You got a red finny on you and a regular finny on you. And Moonshot is going to go TS10 and 5 pinks. 5 glam bams. Right there. And the other wall that Moonshot was working on was almost done. So this row, Moonshot takes out blue block and another blue block. The blue block row is gone. Moonshot doubling it up. In fairness, that block was almost down. So don't be too proud of yourself yet, Jason. All right, Ray, you're up. Ray at 60% and seeing finnies all over the place. He's got Will Finney to his left. He's got red finny in front of him. He's got regular finny to the right. What you going to do, Ray? Ten seconds. All right. So, Ray, you can't kill the pet and also throw a grenade attack. It's 2 different attacks. All right, how are you going to attack them? 1 attack, 1 target. All right, so let me kind of clarify this for everybody. You got two separate targets. If you attack with Neptune, you can only kill one of those targets. Each target is an attack. There are ways to hit multiple targets, but an attack is one target only. You can use Neptune can summon, Neptune can shield you, but if you use it as a weapon, you can only hit one of those finnies. All right, Ray is going to go Orange Crush. Orange Crush will take out both finnies. And I saw you're going to send Red Bull to Jason. All right, so Moon, you're going to take the damage from the Red Bull. I got you down to 85 and 22. 85 and 22. All right, B-Dub, you're up. 10 seconds for you. All right. Bonnie, I got to put you here. Confirm, if you confirm that location. But that's your line of sight. All right, so Bonnie is going to go Red Rex. Back to Ray. Going to take Ray down to 45. And Bonnie still has a little bit of ammo left. So she's using the regular AP3. Which is going to make it AP9, Ray, taking you from 19 down to 10. Ray's at 45 and 10. I think you guys made her mad by taking her ammo. Dimes, you're up. I've got Moonshot at 85. I got Ray at 45 and 10. Everybody else looking pretty good. All right, Dime's going to summon Vince. Vince is going to jump in and hit Bonnie. D12. Bonnie has some pet resist. And over the max. I got Bonnie down to 94. And Vince jumps over to Moonshot. So Moonshot, Vince is on you next round. And Dimes is also going to go TS15. Five big red. And Dimes, same thing. I got you taking down the green wall. And also got you doing some damage to the 25 wall. The next wall is damaged, but not broken. All right, unforeseen. You're up. Yeah, it did hurt a little bit, right? All right, Dime's going to send in the owl. And she's going to take the mirror magic from Dimes. Amanda's going to send in the owl. And take the mirror magic. And Amanda is going to throw TS10 with 5 yellers. To Will. Cross the way. Right there, Will. Will, I got you taken. Dime's going to use blue. All right, Will takes no damage. That's the first blue used in the game. 2 have been taken out of play. Will, you're up. Will, finish out round number 2 for us. Uh-oh. All right, Will's going red Toxie to Kel. And we know Kel's taking that extra 5%. She does have some pet resist, Will, but it's still hitting hard. To the tune of 30. Kel, you're infected by red Toxie. And you're down to 70 and 46, or 70 and full base. Oops. 70 and a lot of base. And Will's going to go Noir from the legendary crossbow. To Amanda. Amanda's going to remove your stout elixir. Will also hitting you for AP4, taking Amanda down to 25 base. And 88, Will. Amanda's at 88 and 25. All right, that's the end of round number 2. We got Kel at 70 and full base. Moonshot at 85. B-Dub at 94. Amanda at 88. All 4 players have taken damage. Interesting. Amy has not been touched. Ray's at 45 and 10. Dimes is full and Will is full. And Kel, kick us off with round number 3. Ray is being attacked by Red Rex. Ray has Red Bull in play. Moonshot has Vince in front of him. And Kel's infected by Red Toxie. And you're correct, Amanda. I got Amanda corrected 94 and 27. Kel, Love Boat to the wall and Red Bull to Ray. All right, Ray, Red Bull goes in. Takes you down to 35 and 9. Kel throws Love Boat at the wall. It damages the red wall a little bit, does not take it down. But Kel does get the heal from Love Boat, getting rid of the toxic effect. And getting 5 kickback. Kel back to 75. No longer under the effect of Red Toxie. Amy, you're up. 10-second timer for Amy. We're under 10 minutes. Heals have been nerfed. Heals have been nerfed. All right, Amy's going to send Red Rex into Kel. Kel, I got you back down to 65. And Amy's going to go TS15 with 5 pinks. Amy, I got you taking down another blue block and doing a lot of damage to the next one. Moonshot, you're up. You got vents hanging out in front of you. Vince will pounce at the end of this turn. He won't stay there. Next turn, he's going to jump over to Bonnie. Actually, he won't jump to Bonnie. Next turn, he'll jump over to Kel. He started with Bonnie. All right, Vince is gone. And Moon is going heal and seal. Ray, you're up. Can't do both, Ray. The Orange Crush is a full move, and the Heel Grog is a full move, which would put you at 2 full moves. Moon, you're back to 95 and sealed. You can do both. All right, so Moon is going to, or Ray's going to drop Orange Crush, and he's going to drop Heel Smoke. So Red Rex is dead. Ray is surrounded by Heel Smoke. Moon, your smoke's resolved. Ray still covered. B-Dub, you're up. You have 10-second timer, B-Dub. Moon is going to use Phantom Cape. So Ray's Heel Smoke. All right, Moon, that is your legendary play. Phantom Cape is played. Ray is no longer covered by Heel Smoke. He's still at 35 and 9. That might have been a big setup right there. That's going to be a 1-2 punch. Woo! Oh my gracious. Bonnie sending in Ted. Ted is going to hit Ray for AP3, taking him down to 6. And then she's going AP9, taking him down to 0. Ray has taken lethal damage. Amy is going to cast Evoke. All right. Amy, what are you evoking? Are you evoking the Ted damage? Or are you evoking Bonnie's shot, her AP damage? All right, Ted hits first. All right. That makes more sense. Okay, Ted hits, takes Ray down to AP6. Bonnie is going to hit for AP9. Amy is going to evoke it, which means Bonnie is going to hit for half of 9, which is 4.5 rounded up to 5. That's going to put Ray at 1 base life. But he also takes the damage from Maxine, which is also going to take him down to 25. Ray is at 25 and 1. And Ray's Red Bull hit Moonshot for another 1. And it's out of play. All right, so Amy has evoked. And It barely kept Ray alive. Dimes, you're up. All right. Well, now you're not. Moon, you get the point back, but you're not sealed. His bull took out the seal. All right, so Dimes is going to Essence and Heal. All right, so the Essence Smoke is going to switch life totals with her and Ray. Dimes, are you going to switch base health, or are you going to switch life? Because he's low on both of them. It's a good move, but it's not without risk. So are you going to switch health or base? Ray's at 25-1. All right, so they're going to switch base. So Ray, your base goes up to 34. That's where Dimes is at. Dimes, your base goes to 1. And now we need to roll for the healing potion. All right. 1 or 2, 25%. 3 or 4, 50%. 5 or 6, 100% of your base back. It's never a good sign when you have fingers crossed and have praying symbols in the first 30 minutes of the match. I'm just saying. It's not a good omen. All right, she picks 3, and it is 6. So Dimes is getting 100% of her base back. So Dimes, you go up to 21 base. Ray is at 25-34. Dimes is at 121 because they switched. But not out of the woods yet. All right. Amanda, you're up. Finish out the round for your team. And at the end of Will's turn, we are going to switch to cycle 2, everybody. We're going to switch to cycle 2. Amanda is going to go Fury 4 with an Aqua and a Red Bull to Will. All right, first of all, I'm going to get the Red Bull to Will. We got Will at 90 and 19. All right. Any response to Amanda? You can't stop it. All right. Ray, I'm going to give you a die roll on this because I'm going to tell you guys this is right on the fringe of a killing blow. Amanda's going Aqua Fury 4 to Ray. He's at 25 and 34. I got this right at 25. So, Ray, I'm going to give you a 50-50 roll of whether or not you take lethal damage. It's a big roll for both teams. This was right on the fringe of damage, so we're going to let a die roll decide whether or not you take the full 25. 4, 5, or a 6, you survive it. 1, 2, or 3, you take lethal damage. You do not want a 1, 2, or a 3. Picks a 4. And it is a 6. Ray is holding on. At 5%, and will finish out the round, and we're going to go to subs. Ray with a big die roll right there, everybody. All right, Will is going to summon Finney to Amanda. She has Faith out and take her down to 90. He's going to go Fury 4. With AP3 Noir. I got Amanda down to 65. All right, everybody, that is the end of cycle number 1. Kel was at 65, Moon at 95, B-Dub at 94, Amanda 65. But they have 4 full subs coming in the game. So all 4 of the starters are going to go to the bench. We're going to have Nixie, Julie J, Ben, and Fly Rod coming in. Now, for team SLY, Ray had taken 5 damage. Dimes taken base damage. Will has taken damage as well. Amy, you will be staying in the game. All right, everybody, get up and stretch. I'm going to give you the brand new order. Amanda's going to the bench. Kel going to the bench. Moonshot going to the bench. All players will come back in cycle 3 completely healed. Will going to the bench. Will, you are going to be replaced. Well, actually, Ray is the lowest. One sec. Tiny's in at rover. Animals in at defense. Chuck. Amy stays in position. Fly rod in at tank. We're going to switch these two because it makes sense for natural. We're going to put tank in at tank. Chuck will be in at rover. Animal will be in at defense. Ben goes in at bomber. Nixie and Julie J. All right, that is my positioning. B-Dub, captain of MIR. Any changes you want to make to that lineup? The predetermined order is going to be Hart, Julie J, Ben, and Fly Rod. But if you want to reposition any of those players, let me know. On Team SLY is going to be Tiny, Chuck, Animal, and then Amy. So Dimes, if you want to move any of those players different positions, let me know. The order of attack won't change, but the positions can change. All right, Bonnie's going to stay with that for MIR. Dimes, it's going to be Tiny, Chuck, Animal, and Amy. Do you want to change any of the spots? All right, so same rules apply. We are starting out with MIR. All right, everybody. Nixie, you're kicking off this round. You have a 10-second timer. 10-second timer. Cycle number 2 underway. Currently, MIR has a 2-block advantage. MIR almost had a killing blow on a couple occasions. Big play by Deadly Dimes using the Essence Smoke. All right, Nixie's going to start out Yeller to the wall. And Kel had hit that wall. Nixie hitting the wall as well. We got 50 points on the board already. All right, Bones, you got a 10-second timer. I'm sorry. Bones, you're last this round. Tiny, you have a 10-second timer. Tiny, you're up. You can't go to the flag on the same turn that you activate or spectate, Dimes. The flag is the only thing you can do on that turn. You can't even cast a pet. You can do the other things prior to going, or you can just go to the flag, but that is your only move that you can do in a turn. All right. How many rounds on Aegis? All right, Dime's going to activate Legendary Aegis for 5 rounds, which means Tiny will take 0 damage on his first attack, 20% the second. So basically he has 100% defense. It's not per round, it's per attack. So 100%, then 80, then 60, then 40, then 20. So Tiny's activating Spectate and Aegis. Spectate means he'll take half damage for the next 2 turns. All right, Julie J, you're up. 10-second timer for Julie J. Looks like Tiny is getting in defense mode. Julie J is going yeller to Chuck. Right there. Chuck. Down to 87. 87%, 1 yeller. Chuck, you're up. 10-second timer for Chuck. All right, we need Chuck's move. We're going to start nerfing attacks if we don't get these moves in within 10 seconds. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, Chuck is going to move toward the flag. And he goes yellow toward the wall. Chuck, you damage. Actually, that one was very well damaged from last round. Chuck, I'm going to give you the blue block. 25 points for Chuck. 10-man, you're up. 10-second timer for 10-man. All right, Ben is going to fizzle to Chuck. And he's also going to go Green Giant. All right, Ben, you damage the red wall. All right, Animal, you're up. Let's go, Joe. Joe playing defense. Ten-second timer for Joe. Summon Red Bull with TS10 and 5 big reds to Julie J. Julie J, any reaction to that? All right, Julie J is going to prevent the TS10 and 5 big red damage. You take the Red Bull damage, Julie J. Puts you at 90. Your base was at 32, by the way, so that Bull is going to put you at 90 and 31. Fly Rod, finish out round number 1 or round 1 in cycle 2 for MIR. Fly Rod, you have 10 seconds. Can't shoot the red gel at the walls, grenade only. First faction action. I like that. So he's going to go Toxie to Chuck. All right. Splasma works. All right. Toxie to Chuck. Chuck, that's hitting you for a full 35. I've got you down to 52, and you are infected by Toxie. Fly Rod is going to go Splasma Grenade. Splasma is in the Juice Grenade. And it's another hit on that red. Fly Rod and Ben combo shot. Take out a red block. Amy, you're up. Finish out round number 1. I love when the second groups come in because these guys are so fired up. These rounds go quick. So Amy, finish us out with round number 1. All right, Amy's going to summon Percy to Nixie. Percy is going to affect Nixie with that deadly venom as well. Percy's 10, 30, and 60. So Nixie, you're going to take 10. It's going to put you at 90. And, oh, Amy's bringing the heat. Fury 4 with the TS15 and 5 big reds. Oh yeah. Amy's taking out a blue and a red. Blue and a red with the Fury 4 TS15. All right, let's move to round number 2. Nixie, you're up. You are affected. You are infected by Percy's deadly venom. Love boat to the wall. All right. Nixie getting the heal. Also doing a little bit of damage to the red wall. All right, Tiny, you're on the clock. 10-second timer for Tiny. All right, Tiny is moving to the flag, and he has his first attack is 100% damage proof. So Tiny moves in to attack the flag. He's going to take multiple attacks. All right, so Tiny moving toward the flag. That is his move. Julie J., you're up. Julie J is going Goldar to Animal. Right there to Animal. Animal taking 10. I've got Chuck at 52. I've got Animal at 90. I got Nixie at 95. I got Julie J at 90. And I've got Chuck. Chuck, you're up. 10 seconds for you. Can't do both. Can't heal Grog and Old Yeller. That's 2 full moves. All right, Chuck is going to Grog. Grog is going to take him back to 100%, and he's no longer under the effects of Toxie. 10-man, you're up. All right, detonate, fizzle on Chuck to take what? All right, take a heal potion. All right, Chuck, you have a heal potion. It's out of play. Ben going green giant to the wall. It's taking a love boat and a green giant. The red wall is still up. Animal, you're up. Summon Clyde and cast Detonate to Julie J. Stun. All right, Julie J., you get one action your next turn. And Animal is casting Clyde. I love it. All right, here we go, everybody. It's going to be good times. Everybody takes AP2 damage from Clyde. Nixie, you're down to 22. Julie J., you're down to 29. Ben, you're at 14. Fly Rod, 23. Tiny, 32. Chuck, you're down to 9. Animal, you're down to 20. And Amy, you are down to 33. Tiny does not take damage, but he's no longer 100% protected. He's now only 80% protected because of Clyde. All right, Fly Rod, you're up. Ten seconds for Fly Rod. All right, Fly Rod is going to summon Steel. Chuck, you no longer have your Davy Jones dagger. Steel just stole it from you. And Fly Rod going Splasma, red gel. And yes, this is the third hit on the red wall. Oh, not that one. And MIR has gotten another 50 points from the wall. Amy, you're up. 10-second timer for Amy. All right, stun to Ben. Enraged 3. Amy hitting with that TS10 again. 5 more big reds. Certainly going to work on the wall. Amy, you take another red section of the wall down. All right. We are in round number 3, cycle 2. Nixie, you have a 10-second timer. Oh, you are correct. No Enrage 3, Amy. You already used the Fury 4. You still take the red wall down. Can't rage. Once you use the Fury 4. You take the red wall down, but no damage to the next wall. Wall still goes down, but no additional damage carryover. Good call. Yep, once you use Fury 4, you cannot use any other Enrage. You didn't take any damage, Tammy. Half a 0 is 0. Nixie. Fury 4 and Big Red to what? The wall. All right. Fury 4 and Big Red to the wall. You got it. Walls down. All right, the MIR wall has been reset. All right, we skip Tiny's turn. Tiny will get the flag next turn. And we go to Julie J. Julie J, you're up. Julie J is going to go Big Red to Animal. Animal, I got you down to 80. Chuck, you're up. You've got no Davy Jones dagger. You're 100%. He's going Firefly to Julie J. Julie J, I got you down to 85, and you're feeling a little woozy. Ben, you're up. Nixie at 95, Julie J 85. Julie J under the Firefly effect. Ben is going to go Fury 4. And a Green Giant. And I got Ben taking down 2 of the easy blocks there. Another 15 for MIR. Animal, you're up. 10 seconds for Animal. This is the final round in cycle number 2. Starters, get ready to come back in. All right, yeah, no, you can't do all that. So you can't fire and throw a grenade. So the gun or the grenade, Joe, one or the other. I like the passion. There you go. All right, so he's going to go Rojo. With AP4. No worries, man. So Julie J is taking you down from 29 to 24. Keep the heat on, Joe. Nothing wrong with that. Fly Rod, your final move, sir. Make it count. All right, Fly Rod is going to go Hannibal to Chuck. Chuck taking some damage. Actually, Chuck's taking more because Steel took a piece of his armor. I've got Chuck down to 85. And Fly Rod is bringing the Fury 4. And bringing the Splasma as well. I got you taking 1 green block, Fly Rod, and doing some damage to the blue. Amy, finish us out. Cycle number 2, Amy. All right, Amy bringing a little bit more heat. And yes, she is taking down another red block. All right, at the end of cycle number 2, Tiny does capture the flag. Boom. Starters, prepare to come back in. Team SLY with 100 points added to their scoreboard for capturing the first flag of the night. Great job to the second unit for both teams. Good damage, good defense. Way to put heat on both teams. We got a good match. This one is really, really going to go down to the wire. So we've got Will coming back in on defense. Ocean Man coming back in as a rover. Dimes coming back in as a tank. Great job to Nixie, Fly Rod, Julie J, and also the Tin Man. Kel coming back into bomber position. Amanda coming back on defense. Moonshot coming back in rover position. And B-Dub coming back in the tank position. All right, everybody, here's the way it works. All players come back 100%. You are, Amy. You're back with the starters. All players come back in 100%. We've got 30 minutes to go. You guys can look at the scoreboard and figure out how many blocks have been taken down. SLY got 100 points for the wall. It's a very close match. Kel. Ten seconds. No pets are in play. No one's affected by any toxin. This is the third and final cycle. Kel starting out with Ray already. Red Toxie to Ray. Ray, they're bringing the heat on you early, man. Ray down to 70. Kel going TS10 and 5 pinks. Kel taking down a blue and doing some damage to the next blue wall. Amy, you're up. 10-second timer, Amy. The match is about as even as you can get. You guys, as I said, you can figure out the score. It's very, very even right now. Amy's going to go Hannibal to Moon. Moon, I got you at 92. And Amy's bringing a little more heat to the wall. These bombers are staying focused, everybody. They're doing their job. Amy, congratulations. You took down the final red block. Boom. We know that's at least 400 points for Team SLY. And the wall is going to reset. Moonshot, you're up. All right, Moon is going to summon Mac to Will. Will, you're going to see that next turn. You'll see what Mac does. Moonshot bringing TS10s with 5 green giants. Moonshot again, it's like deja vu. Finishes off a weakened wall and also finishes off another blue wall. So their 25-point walls are down. And we've got Ray. Ray's up. Ten seconds, Ray. All right. Ray, I got to put you there. So confirm your location. All right, and you cannot use heel smoke. You've already used it. All right, so Ray is going to go TS10, 5 big reds. TS10, 5 big reds to the wall. Easily taking down the first 2 blocks, Ray. You can summon Faith. All right, Ray brings out Legendary Pet. He throws the grenades. Kel plays red-blue. Keeping you from knocking down those blocks, Ray, and Kel's also dealing 10% damage to you with the red-blue. It's going to put you at 60 and 21. So you summon Faith. Now, you only take half of that. You're still under the effects of red Toxie. And you took 5 from red blue because you have Faith out. All right, B-Dub, you're up. All right, B-Dub is going to go red Sue to Will. All right, Will, that is going to add 5% to the damage you take, plus it's red Sue, so that's going to take you down to 90. So it's going to hit you for 10 and also leave that lingering effect. And B-Dub is going to go TS10, which she does have the Eli's on, and 5 Silvars. To the wall, and I got Bonnie taking down 1 red block. Dimes, you're up. All right, Dimes is going to go TS15. With 5 Glam Bams. No, 5 Gams. 5 Gams. And a Clone Smoke. Any reaction to the grenade? All right, I think it's good. Ray taking out the black block and the green block. Another 15 for SLY. I'm sorry, Dimes. Dimes taking out the 2 blocks. And one sec. Trying to get double Dimes up here for you guys. There we go. Dimes has cast Clone Smoke. We finally got it. Yeah. All right. Amanda, you're up. I cloned a block. Sorry. Unforeseen, you're up. Yeah, I was trying to clone you, and I cloned the block that you just killed. Amanda is going to activate the MIR mask. She's like, you know what, Dimes? There's 2 of you. There's 3 of me. And Amanda's going to send in Red Rex to Will. Sorry, Will. Looks like they're turning up the heat now, man. 15 to Will. Will, I got you down to 75. And Will, finish out round number 1 in cycle number 3, the final cycle of the day. Finish out the round, sir. I've got Kel at 100, Moonshot at 92, B-Dub at 100, Amanda at 100, Amy at 100, Ray 65, and Toxified, Dimes at 100, and Will at 75, and he's got Red Rex all up in his grill. Will is going to Gold Spark Kel. Going to turn her into Mini Kel doing mini damage. And he's going to go TS10 with 5 Mirror Magic. To Moonshot. Will, you got no range on Moonshot for the grenade. In order to get the Moonshot, you'd have to move out of the defense zone to here. So I can't give you that one. Yet, the only target you got line of sight on, Will, is going to be Amanda. You got all these buildings in between Moonshot. You're going to have to be either here, here. So those are the only 2 places you can be to have line of sight on him. All right, what are you going to hit Amanda with? All right. So Will's got 3 targets with Amanda. It ain't going to matter, Amanda, even with the clones. The TS10 with 5 mirrors is going to hit all 3 of those clones. So, does it resolve? That's the only question. I just need to know if it hits. All right, Amanda's going to play blue. And her clones stay intact. Otherwise, even if it missed, it still would have did enough damage. Now, she would have taken some of it, and the damage is split between her two clones. But blue is out of play, so she took blue and made the play. All right, Kel. Kel, you're up. And Kel, your red Toxie is going to start out the round hitting Ray. So, Ray's taking 35 from red Toxie. And Kel's going to blue spark herself to get back to normal size. And Gabe liked that move. So Fury 4 for Kel. And TS10 going after the wall, everybody. TS10 and 5 red glass. All right, anything from SLY? Kel going after the wall with a Fury 4 and 5 red glass. You can evoke if you want to prevent half the damage. All right, Amy, evoke is out of play. That's the second use of evoke. Kel, the rest of the damage resolves. Doesn't take down the wall, but it does a lot of damage to it. All right, Amy, you're up. You have 10 seconds. Amy's at 100, Ray's at 30, Dimes at 100, Will's at 75. Kel 100, you're at 92. B-Dub 100, and Amanda at 100. All right, so Hannibal hits Moonshot, first of all, Amy. Moonshot, you're down to 84 now, so Hannibal's out of play. Amy's going to summon Sparky. Sparky's going to hit Amanda and also hit each of her clones. Each of her clones are almost dead. Then Amy's going to go Blue Spark. And TS10 5 Mirror Magic. Amy's still doing work on the wall. She takes down a green and a blue. All right, Moon, you're up. Moon, your Mac goes in and hits Will. Takes Will down to 63. Mac is out of play. All right, Moon is going to bring Nolan. And no, all that's not happening. That's 2 full moves, a summon, a bomb, and a grenade. All right. TS10 and 5 Silvars. Moon take it down to red block. All right, Ray, you're up. You got 10 seconds. You're hurting, buddy. 30%. And Toxie will take you out next turn if you don't do something about it. Ray's going to go with the heel grog. All right, Ray, give me a die roll. 1, 2, or 3, 50%, 4, 5, or 6, 100% heal. All right, he picks a 5, and it is a 1. They got those magic rolls earlier, not quite so much late in the game. Ray, you're still at 80%. Still got the value of the heal. All right, B-Dub, you are up. B-Dub is up, but Ray, you're back in the game. Still strong at 80. All right, B-Dub is going red Toxie to Will. Oh, boy. Will, I got you sitting at 33. And TS10 with 5 Silvars. B-Dub taking out another section of the wall. Dimes, you're up. Yeah, it's a little different than tag. I mean, it's a lot of different strategies to this battleground. All right, Dime's going to bring the red Toxie to Kel. Kel, I got you at 70 as well, under the effects of red Toxie. And Dime's going to bring the TS15 as well. This battle's going down to the wire. I got Dimes taking out the damaged blue block and the other blue block. 50-point shot. Oh, B-Dub's like, nope. Bonnie bringing blue. Oh, it was a big play right there. Dimes got a 50-point hit, and B-Dub just completely reversed it. Oh, my. Amanda, you're up. Amanda is going, Red Rex is going to hit Will again. This is going to take Will down to 16. And Amanda is going straight after Will. With a TS10 and 5 SLY flies. Will, if you can't prevent that grenade, you're going to take lethal damage. All right, Amanda with the grenade has dealt lethal damage to Will. And Will had the final move of the night, and we have hit 2 hours. Amy preventing the damage. Will. So Amy is going to divert the damage. It's page 3, Amy, by the way, not page 2, but you're good. All right, Will. Final move of the night. We're at 2 hours. Amy diverted the damage to herself. Medic page 3. Saving the killing blow. All right. Will's final move, he's going to go Gold Spark. You can't double. You've already Gold Sparked. Purple Spark. All right. It won't matter. We're going to call it right there, everybody. That is 2 hours. Save the Purple Spark because she's at 100%, so you're not going to kill her. All right, everybody. That was 2 hours of absolute action. Yes. The legendary can be used. Legendary activations cannot be used. All right, we got a good one. The bombers were consistent with the walls. So I'm going to give you guys the totals. A lot of drama here. All right, first of all, let's start out with the defenders. Because the defenders completely stayed in position. No killing blows tonight. 8 rounds. MIR and SLY each getting a total of 80 points. Flags. Tiny, in round number 2, was able to sneak in and steal a flag. Remember, first flag's worth 100, second 125, so on and so forth. SLY 100 points, MIR 0. MIR strategy was to take down the blocks. SLY strategy was to fizzle them early to keep them from taking down the blocks. MIR 550 points worth of wall damage. SLY 350 points worth of wall damage. for a total. MIR, 630 points. SLY, 530 points. MIR takes the match, and the points are going up. Good points tonight. But as you guys can see, 530 points by SLY was the highest total coming into tonight. So even though SLY scored 530, MIR did more damage to the wall. They had a strategy in. They circled the wall with 3 people. They kept the heat on the whole time. A lot of wall damage. 630 points for MIR. SLY, a great, great battle, getting 530 points on the board. But certainly they had a different approach. Everybody has a different approach whenever they play. So take the strategies back to the drawing board, everybody. We've seen multiple ways to win. We've seen teams go after flags. We've seen teams go after kills. We've seen teams go after tonight. SLY, I think, mixed it up a little bit. But we got a long season. It was great to see the second units come in. The more you guys play, the better the groups coming in off the bench are going to be. The more synergy is going to happen. Good fun match. I mean, you go out there, you give it the best you can. But that's why it's so important to watch these matches in the regular season, because you got to come up with a strategy when you see them again. And you will see them again. Every team is going to play each other twice in the regular season. So have a good time with it. And we got a good match coming up Wednesday night. We got Arc versus Vox. Going to be a good one. And appreciate you guys. Sportsmanship, phenomenal. Also the Super Chats. As we said, any Super Chats tonight is going to pick up some packs for the weekend. Learn to fear MIR. Fly rod. There you go, guys. Great match. Great match, good moves. You guys are all awesome players. But, use it. Go back to the drawing board. One thing I'll say about tonight's match, I know for a fact that SLY put in some strategy. I know SLY was planning. So, 530 points, nothing wrong with that at all, SLY. It's a big, big night. I mean, in fact, it was the second highest ever. It's just MIR outscored you tonight. No kills. So, I thought that was good too. Nobody got any killing blows. There were a couple that were close. I think this is the best matchup we've seen. This is the best played game. I know the score, you might look at it and say it's a 100-point difference, but I thought tonight was good strategy on both parts. I love the way the second team came in. Tiny went for the flag. I thought Dimes had a great strategy. And you can see, just from move number 1, MIR was like, hey, you guys are going to take our stuff, but we're going to go after this wall. And bombers, we will get those grenade bundles. So those of you that love playing the bomber role, and some of you guys do it really well, we got some pretty big bundles coming up. I mean, 60, 70, 80 grenades in a bundle. So that's gonna keep you replenished for a little bit. Got to see Will with the legendary crossbow tonight. So Will, it hits good. Not an ideal matchup versus Amanda over there with the MIR mask. We didn't get to see Ray really unleash that Max mask. I want to see that as well. But love seeing Fly Rod back. Got a brand new tank. We got Albert in here. So great players. Good match Friday night. We got Gemstone back as well. So we might see the Mortalis versus Mortalis. That's going to be interesting. Gemstone versus Gina Rocket Crockett, both with those legendary mirrors. They did, Ray. They put the heat on you early. Well, see, you know, that's the thing. And I do want to give a lot of credit to Bonnie. Bonnie does a lot of homework. You guys may not know this, but little known fact. Last week, when Ark was playing Vox, Bonnie made every one of her players watch the match, and if they didn't, they had to do 100 push-ups each. Bonnie is relentless. And they all had to write like a full 3-page report on all the things that they saw and submit it by Friday. That's how hardcore they are over at MIR. she lets you do push-ups. No, but I don't get into the chats, but like, you know, Kel will tell me like MIR's chat's fired up, and I don't ask like what they're fired up about, but it's just kind of cool that I'll get indicators that there's a lot of talk going on, but I don't, like I said, I don't get involved in the gameplay. But then I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I figure there's some strategy going on, that there's some planning going on. All right, so two factions have 7 players. And Tommy has been out for a bit. So Wednesday night, I am either going to have Albert join Ark, SLY, or Vox. So Albert, Wednesday night, and it's really going to come down to whether or not Tommy can be here next week. If Tommy cannot commit to being here, then it's more likely that you'll end up in SLY. Great match tonight, though. So let me kind of throw this out there to you guys. How was game flow tonight compared to last week? Seemed a little faster, people a little bit more on top of it, some good improvement. We still probably had between 10 and 15 minutes of downtime tonight. So if we can get that, and shave that 10 to 15 minutes off, it's going to be about perfect. So I thought the transitions were good. Remember, this is only our third match of Faction Wars. We've done solo. We did tag team for a couple seasons. Yeah, well, I cut a round off of, the reason, Bonnie, is because I cut a round off of round 3. So don't totally rely on that. Depending on how fast the rounds are, I would have liked to get another round in. And if the round would have been closer, I probably would have extended it a little bit further, to be honest with you. But it wasn't. And I thought it was at we already hit a timer. But normally I'm going to give you guys those warnings and kind of let you know. But it would have probably extended another 20 minutes. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do 30, 30, 30. Unless people get really, really fast. Because the only way we're going to do 30, 30, 30, 30 would be 2 moves per person. Which means you would only get, if you're a starter, you're only going to get 4 moves. And that's just not going to make for the competition level. I like how many rounds were in play tonight. We just need to get it a little bit quicker so we can get that one additional round in. I really want to get it where it's 3 moves, 3 moves, 3 moves. But I'd say tonight there were probably 4 times where people did double moves where I said you can't throw a grenade and heal, or you can't shoot and throw a grenade. And each time that happens, it's about 2 minutes. We did 3, 3, 2. And there's still going to be some questions. Look, I don't expect every question to go that smoothly because I do know people black out a little bit. But the one thing I'd ask the factions is just reiterate to everybody, you can't do 2 attacks. You can never throw a grenade and do any other attack. And it happened about 4 times tonight. Now last week it happened about 10 times in one match. So tonight was certainly better. But the more we kind of get that down, then my goal is 9 to 10 turns. Yeah, I mean, that's just a big thing. Just remind yourself, like, if I throw a grenade, I cannot do any other attack. You can cast a pet. You can throw a smoke. So, here's kind of the cheat sheet to keep in mind. An attack is always 1 turn. So you get 1.5 turns rounded down. When you start doing 4 actions, it's going to be 2 turns. The only difference is when you use an enhancement potion like Fury 4 or Enrage 3. That's the only time you go over the cap. Summon a pet, have a potion, attack. And there were a couple times tonight where people didn't call their targets. So those are all kind of little time things. Certainly I'm going to get faster and I'm going to get better. So the faster you guys go, the more I'm in tune with the game. The more I have to kind of repeat it, then the more I got to go back and refer to notes like who attacked who and which pets were out there. For the most part, I'll memorize it as we go, as long as the game flow is fast. When it slows down, then it slows everybody down. So keep working on it, get better and better. More rounds, more action, more excitement. I thought the gameplay was great. So, the people that were watching that weren't playing, did you guys kind of feel the energy and the pressure of playing the game? Because that's really the telltale, is if you're watching and you're into the match, then you know. All right. Good stuff. Hey, we are going to take tomorrow off. Let you guys know what's going on. And I know there's a hurricane on the East Coast, so certainly Bonnie, Amanda, you guys be safe. I think my area, we're going to get a little bit of rain. I don't think we'll get much more than a little bit of rain. But, everybody take it easy. Be safe first and foremost. We are not going to have a stream tomorrow night. I'm going to get all the items. All the items that you guys purchased are in your inventory. So the only thing that needs to happen is I have to take out the items used Friday night, remove the items used tonight, the trades and the upgrades that you guys did. So that should be a couple hours tomorrow, and then I'll get inventory out to everybody tomorrow. 100% you guys will have your inventory tomorrow. So make sure you're reviewing it. Look over things that you need. There will be a bundle on Wednesday night. If you look over your inventory tomorrow and there's some things that you know that would benefit the game by having those in bundles, shoot me a message and let me know. If I'm behind on something, it's like, hey, nobody has any black graphene tape. We need to add that to the bundle. Or we use so many orange crushes. We need to get orange crushes back in the bundles. Shoot me a message and let me know. All right, have a good night, everybody. I will see you at 8:30 Wednesday night. We will start early because we're going to have an amazing bundle for you guys Wednesday night, and we'll start the match a little bit early as well. Congratulations, those of you who played tonight. Great gameplay by both teams. It's a long season, and I will announce where Albert's going to go on Wednesday night. And to Ark and to Vox, good luck. You guys got a big match. You guys saw what you're up against. SLY and MIR are no joke. They both play hard. And some high scoring tonight. 5:30 to 6:30. That's pretty good stuff. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you Wednesday night. If you have any questions, shoot me questions all day tomorrow. I'll be available. Peace.